Para salida. Ironman athletes.
I'm Tom. I'm 23 years old and my current occupation is a runner in a film production studio. Yeah, 2020. It's an interesting year, wasn't it? It's kind of confusing for me because I had an unbelievably large amount of happy memories and yet can't describe that year as anything other than the worst year of my life. Yeah, I just got unbelievably low. Yeah, I'd never really thought about depression. Yeah, it's weird, it's not the same as being sad. You just kind of, well, my experience with it was that there was just no joy. You'd wake up and walk outside and you could see what would be gorgeous colours and the sunlight and a blue sky, but it all just kind of looks grey. I was just in such a good position, I still am, and like, why should I complain about anything? The main thing for me was that I always thought I don't have to tell anybody because I'll wake up one day and I will be better and then it will be fine. I'm still not really over it now, to be honest, and I'm not looking to make myself better. I'm looking to go through 6 months of hell so that at the end of that I can go, right, I've been through 6 months of hell, I can go through something else. It's okay, you can keep on, you don't have to give up. It's not even about telling myself how great I am, it's about telling myself what it took to get that. It's about telling myself you went 2.4 miles in the sea, 112 on a bike, and then you ran a marathon in a day. You know, if you can deal with that, you can deal with anything.
Yeah, this is Saturday, so it's training day today, but the race is in May, and that gives me like 5 or so months for a proper training plan. But even that's quite difficult, so I have to work up to it. So this is like the training before training. This bike is actually secondhand. I was just going to do it on my mountain bike and in a pair of old board shorts and running shoes, which just shows you how much research I did before I actually booked my spot. It's pretty good condition, but I've still got not that much equipment. This is kind of like the first purchase, so everything's going to have to be on the cheap side, I guess.
The Ironman is taking place in May in Mallorca, which gives me 5 months for training. The longest run I did was 6 kilometers. The longest bike ride I'd ever done was maybe an hour and a bit on my mountain bike. So there's the athletes that are doing this in under 10 hours and they're training every day and it's their life, but just want to finish in under 17 hours really.
I just finished the warm-up and I'm in my tri-suit because we are just about to get sweaty at the 10-minute mark where we start doing the intervals, so yeah. So there's the intervals. Got like 400 watts, 20 seconds, and the rest between them was like the shortest time ever. That ended up being like 20k, 40 minutes or something like that, so now I've got like 50 minutes before I have to jump in the pool and do the same thing, so I'm just gonna get a quick drink and then hop on the bike to cycle down there. Going okay. Training day number 1, swim number 1, and another national lockdown. Which means that the pool is closing and I can't swim, which is a bit of an issue. So we'll have to figure something out.
I think there is actually a possibility that I'm going to stay in there for not as long as I would like. So.
Oh my goodness gracious me. This is so cold. I'm not staying in here for long.
No, man.
So cold. Oh, I didn't manage to do the lengths that I wanted, I just couldn't stay in. But yeah, I think maybe there's either I have to come back and get used to it and bring some gloves and some boots, or I just have to substitute this weekend swim for another workout, I think. It's holy shit.
The swimming is my weakest sport of the 3, and unfortunately I now can't train and I can't do the lengths that I need to. So I've swapped all of the swimming sessions for workouts and I'm just targeting the muscles that I will be using when I'm in the swim.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
Guess what?
What?
My Ironman got cancelled today.
You're joking.
No.
How do you feel about that?
Like, I was kind of expecting it to happen, actually. I think I was just waiting for the email.
So do you get money back or what?
No, I mean, like, no, I don't get a refund. They've cancelled the day, but they're thinking about doing a new one this year.
I took a few days off, mainly because of some injuries. I wanted some rest anyway, and it seemed like a good excuse. I think my friends and family were kind of surprised at my reaction to it not being that bad, and I think it's because I'm still not totally happy, so that it did affect me, but it hasn't brought me down much further than I already am. Just, you know, the way that the virus is going. We got chucked back into lockdown, the swimming got stopped. It was having a pretty big impact on everything, and it was getting closer to that date, and nothing was really getting that much better, that much quicker, so yeah, I think I was kind of preempting that, to be honest. But, I mean, there's no way that I'm not doing an Ironman distance event. You know, it might be in Mallorca, it might not be, but I'm training.
I just kind of stopped. I thought, you know, I got the race cancellation news and then they said that it was going to happen at the end of this year. And I thought maybe I could just keep that level of fitness going throughout the whole summer, but I realised quite quickly that that was just a bit stupid. So, yeah. My bike's just been on the wall for quite a long time now, and I think it just needs a bit of a clean and some TLC. I don't actually know whether or not it was like a blessing in disguise, because I had a couple of injuries that were becoming a bit of an issue throughout training, and then quite quickly after that announcement, my knee got to the point where I just couldn't even walk. So, you know, if they hadn't stopped the event, my knee and the injuries might have killed it anyway. I haven't run since I stopped, actually. So I'm a little bit worried that the injuries are going to come back when I start training again, but it's already like mid-July, so, you know, I only have a 3-month training program possibility this time instead of the 5 that I was on before, and I can't even start that until I get back from like this work trip anyway, so just got to make sure that all my kit's ready, I suppose, to get back into it.
Unable to identify the area you're calling from, so we're passing your call to an NHS 111. Usual over-the-counter measures. Plan to self-isolate to protect others. Unless you have been advised otherwise, for example by a healthcare professional, generally the only patients who need to speak to someone are those with symptoms, which are significantly limiting their ability to perform everyday activities. If you still need to speak to someone, please hold.
I don't really remember a lot of what happened when I got to the hospital. I just know that I sat down to wait to get inside, and before I knew it I was kind of in the emergency department with a bunch of nurses holding me up saying that I needed to get back on the bed. So from that point on it's just kind of a lot of flashing little things that were happening and realising that quite a lot of metal points were being stuck into my arms. You know, I was awake, but not really conscious. Just dizziness and the world spinning, and then you know, my attention was slowly brought to
heart rate monitor, which wasn't going too fast, and to the nurses around me saying that the fluids that they were trying to give me weren't working and that my temperature wasn't going down. Yeah, I did think while I was there was a possibility that I might not actually make it home. And the interesting thing about that is that not too long ago I used to wake up in the morning really wishing that I hadn't. And I realised, maybe this was the thing that needed to make me realise, that you know, even though I'm not happy all the time, while I'm alive and young and healthy, I really should give it my best go. I want to be an Ironman for me, and with 2 months to go after this, we'll see how training happens. Yeah, I'm going to be one. Well, so we got in yesterday and I kind of put this in the corner and then have spent today actually seeing some sun and also registering for the race. So I actually have to get the bike out of the box and then set it up for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be dropping it off before Saturday. I'm quite grateful for actually even just being here, like at this step, because Spain was on the red list. And it being COVID and everything could have prevented me even just coming to the race. So, you know, I'm happy I'm here. Since we're here now, it's feeling all very real. Like there's nothing I can really do in this last week that will make much of a difference. So the fact that I missed that month at the beginning because of being ill is playing on my mind. But you know, I'm excited for the race. Well, I'm confident and nervous at the same time, so I guess it has to be excited.
I have to take my bike to the transition area, which is where I'll be swapping equipment, and one thing that's really noticeable is the fact that everybody else has got really nice equipment. All of the other bikes are built for time trials and endurance races. They're all really aerodynamic, and mine is just totally not. That, and the other thing that I'm worrying about is the fact that I really haven't run. One of my injuries came back up in training, so I had to stop, and I haven't even done a half marathon. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes, I guess.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change.
I'm just not really thinking about it as a whole thing, to be honest. I'm like breaking it down into little parts so that I can just hopefully get all those done, and then I'll be at the finish line. So
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. Now leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Oh.
You're gonna smash it. I love you.
When they try to change, you can say no freely. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall, ready for the fight. They try to change, you can say no freely.
Go on! Go on, Tom! Go on, mate, dig in.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes. Taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great. Popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
Go on, Tom! Come on! Mate, you've got loads of time, you've got loads of time.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I won't stop till I hear him say.
Go on, Tom! Go on, mate!
What, the descent of that mountain was amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The rest of it? Yeah, the rest of it kind of sucked.
It's really a mental game, I think. Every single person in that race is in enormous amounts of pain. It's just about how much pain you can put up with for how long. And you'd better be fairly used to it because after the bike you have a marathon to run.
Things you can't see with your eyes. And I got something you can't define. So let me tell you, cause this isn't something I just fantasize. Nightmares in the hands tonight, they can help me recognize. We will be the ones who shine. I know this, yeah, I know this, yeah, I know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I got voices in my head. I've been thinking lately, oh, visions of winning, yeah.
What, do you want to conserve energy? You don't have to speak.
Yeah, I just feel very absolute rubbish.
Okay.
Right guys, thanks for coming. I'm not sure I would have been able to do it if you guys weren't cheering me on, to be honest.
I have got a problem with my knee, and the injury has come back from training, and I know that if I just wasn't totally pumped full of adrenaline, that I wouldn't even be able to move. And this marathon is 4 10-kilometer loops, which is quite nice in a way because it tells you what distances you're at, but it also means that you have to run past that finish line 4 times. And you have to listen to everybody finishing while you carry on and do another 20 kilometers. And really that links back to why I started, I think. Like when you're depressed, you don't know how long it's going to take for you to feel better. So you just have to keep on moving forward. And that's kind of the same in the race. You know, you don't know necessarily how long it's going to take you to finish. You just have to keep on moving. And even though I don't struggle with that problem anymore, I'm still trying to empty my mind now. Back in training, it was to escape depression, and now it's because I'm trying not to quit. The problem for both, I think, is keeping those negative thoughts behind me and not actually letting them race away.
Now it is your next Ironman. Here we go.
Come on, Tom! Come on, Tom! Come on, big brother! Tom, come on!
How long has it been? It's been about 2 months since the race day. So I just know that it was incredibly hard. So I originally thought it was going to be 5 or 6 months of training, but it ended up being the whole year, and you know, sickness and cancellations in between. So I'm very proud of myself to have done it. I mean, I have the hoodie, so I can't say I'm not shouting about it, but it's mainly for me. Wearing this is really so that I can look in the mirror and tell myself that I'm an Ironman, rather than shouting about it to other people. It's something that I can look back on, and I can look at myself in the mirror and say, here's that impossible thing that you put your head down and work towards, and you did it. Look what happens when you don't give up. So please don't give up. Please persist, because this is what you can do.
unsteady. I feel ready, but my legs heavy. I don't get it, how come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time.